and kick it off.
Did you ever think, coming off last night, that you should have had a hat trick?
There was, had a few shots. Could have been more, but I'm just glad one went in and we were able to get the win.
So just the goal, actually, it was a good team goal. Was that another training ground one?
Yeah, definitely. It was, we do attacking movements, and it was, a play that we work on, and Straney and Nicola executed it perfectly, and I was just lucky to be on the end of a fantastic cross by Ryan Strain, so that was good.
How do you feel about your form at the moment, mate? You seem to have really kind of started to get into a pretty good patch as the year's gone on. Are you pretty happy with where it's at, or are you pretty hungry to kind of show what you can do a little bit more?
Yeah, of course, hungry to always improve. There's always areas to improve, but I'm just enjoying my football at the moment, and the team's doing well, so it's a good place, and we're all happy.
Just run us through your mind as you kind of connected to kick the goal. Could you see it all unfolding in your head? You mentioned it's attacking movements at training. Could you see it all unfolding in your head and thinking, if I just get to this right spot? Can you just give some insight into it?
Yeah, I suppose you might make the run 5 times in the game, and one might come. So it was a fantastic cross, and I had the easy job, so it was good.
You're the leading goal scorer. Have you got a target in mind? You got 5 now, and you got double figures set up.
No targets, so just take each game as it comes, and hopefully contribute in a positive way.
Paul Izzo, he had another fantastic performance. Just give us your thoughts on his form at the moment.
Yes, he's been brilliant, and it gives you great confidence when your defence and goalkeeper is in fantastic form. You can really attack with confidence and throw numbers forward and know that you have that stability behind you. So it's been really good.
Where does he kind of sit in the A-League at the moment as far as goalkeepers go? Do you think he's in the top tier, or how do you kind of rate him in the league?
Paul's a very good goalkeeper. Each team has a very good goalkeeper. Paul's still young, and I think his potential is enormous, and the sky really is his limit. It's up to him what he wants to do, and he works hard every day, and I'm sure everyone's excited to see how far he can go.
Do you think he's on the cusp of maybe getting a call up to the Socceroos at some point pretty soon?
No idea.
would you like to see that though?
Of course, he's my teammate, he's an Adelaide boy, I want all of us to do well.
How are you going to back up for Saturday? You got enough time to get yourself ready for Saturday?
Yeah, definitely. We've worked hard all pre-season, so physically we know we can do it. Obviously our focus will be recovery with the short turnaround, but we're confident that will be good come Saturday afternoon.
You think you'll have a full contingent?
I hope so. I hope so. I think Johan's really close, so hopefully we've got as many available as possible, and then it's up to Marco.
You speak about Johan, he was named in the extended squad, did the warm-up with the team last night. He also plays on the left wing where you've been playing. It's having him breathing down your neck sort of spur you on to keep that form up?
We just want to do well as a team, and it's healthy competition, and I'm a young player, and Johan's an experienced player who's played in Denmark for many years and won many competitions, so I can learn off this guy every day in the training ground, so it's fantastic to have him around, and it'll be great to have him back when he's in the squad.
There's a big gap between, say, the top 2 and the next lot. What do you need to do to try and narrow that gap?
Win every game we can. We'll just take each game as it comes, and hopefully take something out of every game and see what happens from there.
The Roar hasn't been in fantastic form of late. What do you expect out of that game coming up on the weekend?
They're a very good team with very experienced players, so they will hit form at some stage, and they're a good team, so we're going to have to bring everything come Saturday afternoon to make sure that we get the result that we want.
Did you ever think that the one goal wasn't enough? That maybe they're still in it?
Oh, definitely. Central Coast are a good side, and they had pretty much all the possession in the second half, and we definitely wanted to go out and get the second and maybe the third to put it to bed, but we weren't able to do that. But credit to all the boys, we dug really deep, and it was a hard, gutsy performance in difficult conditions, but we're just happy we grinded out that win.
Do you think finishing is maybe a problem?
I don't think it's a problem, but I think the positive thing is we're creating chances. So if we keep creating these chances, then we'll keep scoring goals, and you need to score goals to win games. So
those conditions you said we're trying. A couple of guys like Daniel Adelaide looked spent when he came off. Is that testing for those sorts of guys who, I suppose, the Europeans who haven't been in an Australian summer before?
Yeah, it's sapping conditions for everyone out there, but Addy did well. I think Marco alluded everyone that he had a blown up ankle in the morning, and for him just to front up on the field and play the way he did for 70 minutes is a credit to him, and I think it just shows the character we have within this side.
Does that show that he's a tough nut? Because obviously other players would have said no.
Oh, definitely.
I'm not ready to go, but he's like grinded it out, and obviously he wasn't at recovery this morning.
I think
Did
it's
his own recovery.
I think it's just everyone in the team. It's sort of the attitude and character that we have and what Marco wants. Everyone wants to do their bit for the team, and nobody wants to miss out on any opportunities. So there's rarely do you play at 100% every week, and obviously Addy felt like he could play, and he did a fantastic job.
Do you think that the mentality and psychology is a bit different from last season, where this side looks to be a lot more focused and stronger when it comes down to grinding stuff? Where last season, you'd be leading 1-0, then bang, you'd cop 2 late goals, and it wrote your season off a lot of times.
I think we've got many experienced players, and they're very good coaches for us out on the field, and they're able to read the situation really well and know exactly what we need in particular moments in the games. And it's been nice to hold on to that win last night, because like you said, maybe last year we would have copped 1 or 2 and not got that win. But so it's a good feeling, and obviously we're confident, so I think that plays a big part in it as well.
Did you miss Philip, the assistant?
Oh, you always miss a coach on the side, but he does most of his hard yards during the week on the training ground, so we knew exactly what was required.
How was your Christmas Day?
The Christmas Day, it wasn't bad. It's always good. Obviously, I'm from Adelaide, so I could spend it with my family, and it was good to enjoy it with family and friends. Marco's message was clear: to go enjoy it with your family and friends, and however much you eat is how much you're going to have to run. So just be prepared.
So obviously, this is a good end of the year. You got the 30th, and maybe you can party a little bit for New Year's Eve, or not?
No, definitely. I don't think so. I think this group has a real clear vision and goal in what we want to achieve, and we'll be doing everything we can to make sure we can reach the goals that we want to.